Everybody, how y'all doing? I'm not even sure if the computer's working. The last storm that we had, we're going through monsoon season right now. The last storm that we had knocked out the grid for our area of the computer and our phone, because our landline. So we had to spend a crazy weird amount of time taking care of it, and it took an entire day actually, and it's still not working correctly. So I'm glad that I had a phone that can manage its own um, internet, and I could get to do a couple of things, but um, uh, it was an incredibly stressful day. Anyways, pardon me, for a lot of reasons. So I wanted to give you an update on Yusuf and to thank every single person, whether I know you or not, on his behalf, actually, for saying prayers, and he is so grateful. He said that it really helped his mood, which is great when you're trying to get over any kind of sickness. So um, he had stabilized enough to be able to go to another doctor. So they transported him there to have an appointment, and they got a treatment plan. So I think then they brought him back to where he is now, and then I think probably in like 3 days, I think he'll go to see that physician again. So it was good to hear that he had stabilized and that he wasn't declining so steadily any longer. And yeah, I can't tell you how many times he just expressed such gratitude and for everybody who just even thought a good thought for him, um, to help his health. So while I had been waiting all day for the computer and a phone, uh, which sometimes I have to go back and forth between both of my phones, which is another story altogether. It's partly because I'm a mom, right? But it has to do with long distance, and things are funny out here. I mean, like seriously, if a storm can blow it out, right? Which it does, it happens. So dealing with all that, my mind was not only on making sure I was taking care of my kids and doing everything that I would normally do in a day. I was thinking about this appointment that I knew that Yusuf was going to have. So when it was time that I knew I could start to chat with him, then I brought up the the screen so that I could take care of it. Whatever. So after we had talked a couple of things, I left chatting just to go do supper, because I didn't. Yeah, I ate breakfast this morning. Then I didn't eat again until like 6 o'clock because I was too busy, and I had like a banana, and then I made supper, which was like pancit. I had made pancit, and I didn't, and it was done by like 7:30. So I fed the children and my husband at 7:30, but I didn't get to eat until 8:45. It's just a crazy day. So after we'd gotten some things taken care of, and little boy's put down, and my middle one's taking care of himself because he's a teenager, I found out about a family member who was really ill, and I had to go to the hospital with them to take care of something. So while I'm there at the hospital, I'm texting Yusuf because he's up, because we have odd hours anyways, right? But we're hours away from each other, so it's kind of dicey sometimes. I try not to text too very late. He's praying for this other family member and my the rest of my family for the situation that was happening while he's in the hospital for for his health. And I don't know if you've ever. I mean, it's not like something that people would usually talk about. So and so prayed for me or something, but I don't remember ever having an experience before where I was aware of someone who was in their own compromised time and still finding it appropriate and a desire and to be praying for others, which yeah, that's Yusuf. So um, anyways, I'm really sorry. This is probably rambling because I'm just dead dog tired. I've been up for probably since I think yeah, I've been up for 23 hours because I got up at like 5 yesterday, so I think I'm gonna go try to sleep. And thanks to everybody who prayed for Yusuf and just thinks good thoughts for him, wishes him well, anything at all, because he's just once you know him, you know. That's it. But um, if I'm not on for a little while, or if I'm back and forth, dealing with stuff. But the other thing is the good news of, you know, my husband's home and he's doing well. So yeah, going into that like other phase of life now, outside of the corporation as we call it. Anyways, I hope everybody's doing really well and whatever's going on. Even though I say I'm kind of off doing stuff, don't be shy to text me. I'll try to text you back where I am, or email, or don't even be shy to ask me for video, because sometimes if I do a video for someone, it keeps my mind off something. So if you have any health questions or if there's any weird things, I think there's another Baha'i one I need to do, because yesterday was the martyrdom of the Bab, and I think I have a couple ones to do for Bible Orthodox readers. So if you have any quotes in particular that you want me to do, or certain stories that you want for me to tell for that library of work, let me know. Anyway, wish you all blessings of peace on your heart.